Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies. Really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 3 homers and 16 RBIs. Hit weekly back to the mound. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Now here it comes. Michael Brantley stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up. Kemp coming on, but this will land untouched. Another payoff pitch. Count remains full. Line drive to left. Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch now from Grinky. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Arenado gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
From the stretch.
Ball, that's inside.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Nobody out, runner on first. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackman.
Charlie Blackman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. Well, could go either way at this point.
Daniel Murphy steps in now.
Batting 4.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll come in here at 259. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
In now, Tony Walters, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3 runs already home here. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Matt Kemp. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Grinky comes set. Here it comes.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The 1-1 home. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Rockies lead this one 3-0. George Springer the next to hit. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Arenado's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The first base.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackman. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. Fouled away. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
To the plate now, Martine Maldonado, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Runners on first with one down. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate, number 31. Fly ball right down the line in left. And Kemp has a beat on it as he makes the play to end the inning. Astros leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Mcmahon. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch now from Grinky. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Fouled off. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
In now for Colorado, German Marquez. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1. Here it comes.
Count 0-2. One ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. This is skied into short left center. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And this will wind up kicking off the wall near the 350 sign. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Man at second here with 2 away, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at bat. That last at bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his own or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in for Houston, Miles Straw, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. In there, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Popped him up. Murphy in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 21, Grinky.
Next up for the Astros, Grinky. He, of course, no slouch at the plate, as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Thanks to the Astros pitcher.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Altuve.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
2 balls and a strike to Altuve. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Settling in now, Charlie Blackman. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Here's Grinky back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Springer on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, number 1.
So one away now in the Colorado third, and up steps Garrett Hamson to bat. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The throw pulls him off the bag. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next to hit is the catcher, Tony Walters. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 25, Matt Kemp.
Cianel Perez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
52, Cianel Perez.
Matt Kemp will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Three and 1 to the Rockies left fielder.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Springer giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Rockies leave them loaded. They lead it 3-0. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa as we begin the top of the 4th.
Carlos Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman's after it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. The count now at 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So here's the cleanup hitter, George Springer. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Astros are on the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the Astros 1. So here now's the pitcher, German Marquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pitcher,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, upstairs.
Now the 1-0. Perez, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Strong is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here's Arenado with a drive, well hit to left and deep. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse, a home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Manny, you don't see this very often, D-Roll, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now, because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Trevor Story is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to the bag. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
4 runs, 6 hits, no errors. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Standing in now, Garrett Hampson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We played 4 full. It's the Rockies 5 and the Astros 1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Martine.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the former Angel Martine Maldonado.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
That one's in there. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, number 31. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 3.
Standing in, Miles Straw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's pitched out.
The 1-0.
No, that's low.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Count still full, 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's popped up. Coming in is Blackman, but that's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Josh Reddick will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Josh Reddick.
Now a throw over and the runner back in standing. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He'll come in here at 263. 1 home run and 7 driven in. On its way is pitch number 75. It's 1-2.
1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Into the box, Carlos Correa, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2 out, bases loaded. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Looking to leave him loaded. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4.
Big example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Hit back toward the mound, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores, and the throw in gets away from him. And the second run will score as well, and it's back to a 1-run game now at 5-4.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Here's George Springer as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Colorado's out in front, 5-4. Blake Taylor, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
62, Blake
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tony Walters.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 delivery. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Kemp playing here in his age 34 season. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Ryan Mcmahon now. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Elias Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35. Elias Diaz.
In there, no balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ashton Godot will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Ashton Godot.
At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 1-0 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
2 balls.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch.
We got full count.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield, and this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Martine Maldonado.
Into the box, Martine Maldonado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, number 31.
So now to the plate, number 31, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And it's fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rockies 5 and the Astros 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, and it's now 6-4. Trevor Story will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. No outs, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Nobody out, runner on first. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Runners back. Into the box now, Daniel Murphy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 2-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Number 31 in foul ground. And this will land foul. And he pops it up. Here comes Brantley. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw into third. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base.
The batter.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
To the plate now, Garrett Hampson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Comes set and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he has delivered on 3 and 2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
At the plate now, Tony Walters, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Strong is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 25, Matt Kemp.
Stepping in, Matt Kemp. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 left. 7th inning coming up. Rockies lead it 7-4. Stepping into the box, Miles Straw. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. An unlucky start to the 7th there is on 1 pitch. The leadoff man is set down. Kyle Tucker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Kyle Tucker.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Left side, but well foul. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-2. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Altuve is on his way home. He will score, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Michael Brantley as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Yency Almonte will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Fuentes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing lefty and batting 9, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
Standing in now, George Springer, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside and low, 3-0. Almonte, a native Floridian. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And this one catches the inside corner for strike one.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Base hit, line drive into the corner. He's in at second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Now batting.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone. And up next, the former Angel Martine Maldonado. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Jeff Hoffman answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Miles Straw will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Astros on top, 8-7. And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Andre Scrub will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jack Mayfield is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of the inning now, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way.
That's out.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. The 1-2. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So coming to the plate, Josh Fuentes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0. Nope, outside.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Now the 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 9-8 contest. On to third, but he's in safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Nolan Arenado takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Brantley on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Two away now in the Colorado 7th. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two out here and a runner at second. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rockies are out in front 10-8. Stepping up now, number 9. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hoffman features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Blackman is under it. One away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Up next to the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 1-0.
That's in. Ball two.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Michael Brantley, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. 3-1, here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Up next to the Astros, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Estevez will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Brendan Rodgers will also enter as a part of the double switch, as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
Second and batting 7, number 7, Brendan Rodgers.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Brantley, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, outside.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Two out with the man at first. Well above the.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Houston. Can't cut into a 10-8 deficit.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Walters. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Walter.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
From the stretch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Josh Fuentes is on deck. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So digging in now, Josh Fuentes. First offering on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
1-1.
Ball inside.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with a runner on third.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Springer has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll widen the gap a bit with the sac fly as this is now a 3-run lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Nolan Arenado. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. From the stretch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1-0 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
2-1 the count. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Blackman.
Joe Biagini enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 29, Joe Biagini.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackman. And he puts it on the ground to second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
First baseman, Daniel Murphy.
To the plate now, Daniel Murphy. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. Colorado's out in front 12-8. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, George Springer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Estevez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. The 1-1.
2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Correa.
Striding in once again, Yuli Gurriel. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
The batter, the catcher, Martine Maldonado.
Digging in to try it again, Martine Maldonado, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
12-8 is the way this contest ends. Colorado scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Jeff Hoffman earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Carlos Estevez gets a 4-out save, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.